Happy Tuesday, second graders. Let's go over our day of learning. Okay, we're going to start with our word of the week, ancestor. Now, hopefully all of you have taken a peek at your ancestor project that was in the yellow pocket when you dropped off your assessments. You should have grabbed one of those yellow pockets full of directions. You might want to take a peek at it, start looking at it, get some ideas of who you can interview that might be able to tell you about your ancestors, our word of the week. Okay, so for the word of the week, ancestor, we are learning that the word means a person from whom one is descended and who lived several generations ago. And that's a fancy way of saying a relative of yours that lived a long time ago that you're related to. So you could think of some synonyms. Don't feel like you have to write down any antonyms. That might be tricky for this word, but also add the part of speech to your folder, your word of the week folder for ancestor. Now, don't forget to do your fluency for the morning with seal and orca for 1 minute, writing down the number at the bottom for day 2. And then later on, for your morning work, you will be practicing leaf blankets. You should be really trying your best to memorize this poem as best you can, remembering all of the words and saying it with expression. So go ahead and practice that for 10 minutes. And that is the poem Leaf Blankets. And it is in your purple folder. And I'll show you what it looks like. So it is right after theme in yellow, which a lot of you already recited. So here is Leaf Blankets in your folder. Then you're going to be listening to Chapter 5 of Magic Tree House, Thanksgiving on Thursday. Now remember, go to your Google Drive and find the slides that you were already working on. It should be in your Google Drive if you search Thanksgiving on Thursday, or you could just click Recent. And that's a great way to bring up your slides so you don't have to start over again. You'll be doing Chapter 5 in the morning, and then later on you'll be finishing doing Chapter 6 at the end of the day. So wherever you can fit both of those in. You might do them both at the same time or both later. Depends what works for you and your schedule. Okay. Please make sure that you come to our 9 o'clock Zoom meeting with your notebook, your pencil, of course, whiteboard, eraser, marker. Bring all those things so that you can be ready to learn. And same thing for your small group. Please make sure you have all your materials, the same materials. Notebook, folder, marker, writing notebook. Now, for small group, if you're not in the small group, that means that you're working on math. In your yellow number patterns book, you're going to be doing pages 20 through 22. Now, last time we learned how important it is to underline the directions in the key words. So I just want to remind you to show you an example of how last time we underlined the key word and then we circled any color that the directions asked us to use. So 2-digit numbers greater than 95, those were keywords that were important that we underline. Make sure you do the same with your number patterns book today. Okay, and then if you have extra time, you can do extra math and get some math fluency practice in. Today is a little different, friends. Because we have parent-teacher conferences, you're going to be joining Mrs. Sweeney's class at 11 o'clock on Zoom for music. You just click the music Zoom link as you normally would, but you might notice that there are some other friends there from second grade. That's okay. Mrs. Boris actually invited us and wanted to see you guys at this Zoom 11 o'clock today instead of in the afternoon. So make sure that you remember it's a little different, 11 o'clock Zoom. And I'll be sure to remind you as well in our small group and in our class Zoom meeting. In the afternoon, you're going to be working on your Tell Me About Turkeys. We're going to actually learn about this bird, this animal, a turkey, and we're going to create a circle mini book out of this packet. So you'll need to find this today from your delivered materials. It looks like this. Tell me about turkeys. And then at the end of the day, if you didn't finish, make sure you do chapter 6 for Magic Tree House, Thanksgiving on Thursday. And that will be the end of your day. Okay, friends, I will see you at 9 o'clock at our Zoom meeting. Come with any questions, come ready to learn, and I look forward to seeing your faces.